What's going on, everybody? This is Drew with What's for Dinner, and today we are going to check out Chef Martin McCafferty at Slice It Up Pizza in Newark, Ohio. So we're going to drive out there, and we're going to show you what sets Martin apart from all the other chefs and pizzerias. Okay, so we're finally here. I'm with Chef Martin and aka Marty, and when we flip this camera around, I'm going to put my mask on, obviously.
Sliced up pizza. We have pepperoni and cheese by the slice from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. We have a combo that comes along with it with our medium house salad, tomato, cucumber, red onion, and then we make our dressings in-house, Italian and ranch. Definitely, we're going to run salad specials. You'll see some balsamic vinaigrette, some lemon, mint vinaigrette, things like that nature. I'll start to escalate in technique and also flavors. But as far as the slices are concerned, it's New York City style. So it's a big old 18-inch pie. We cut it in 6. It's about 9 inches by 5 on the crust. With that small salad and a 20 ounce for $6.99, you got yourself a legitimate meal for lunch to help you get through the rest of the day, to come and get one of our specialty pizzas or something like that to kind of finish you off for the evening. Small operation, everything from scratch. Like I said, we don't do a pepperoni in-house, and we do not do the mozzarella provolone mixture in-house either, but pretty much everything else is done in-house, seasoned in-house, cooked in-house. That's what really kind of takes us and separates us from others. Along with that is the vegetables on the pizza, your mushrooms, your caramelized onions, your bell peppers, all fresh, all local. We season them and cook them in-house. So they go onto the pie about 90% cooked with salt, pepper. Like I was mentioning earlier, we deglaze it with vegetable stock for multiple reasons. Obviously, layering flavors, but I'm also trying to teach my stepson the basics of French cuisine. Moving into the bigger pies, we have an 11-inch, and then we have the 15-inch, what I would call the large. I tried to be a little different, and growing up in kitchens, chefs always went with odd numbers. 3 scallops, 5 of whatever garnish. We always tend to go odd numbers. So I thought I'll be different and go odd. And then I started doing research, and everybody does odd numbers. So I fall right in line.
11, 13, 15.
Did not see that coming at all. Yeah, we have a 12-item list of our ingredients that you could throw on top. And then in all honesty, anything from the salads, if you ask for it, we can throw that on the top as well. My stepson will be in at some point in the near future to show you how we do those garlic knots. And then the other topic I wanted to touch on before we move into the logistics is the antipasta salad. We call it the big salad. It's a reference from the Seinfeld show. Nice. I wanted to call it the antipasta salad, but I wasn't 100% sure that everybody knows that antipasta doesn't have pasta.
And she wanted the big salad.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that. How hot are you guys cooking?
We shoot for 450. That's what we're set at. This is an older garland.
Now, are you cooking on the pan or just right on the?
We do on screens or sheet perforated pans.
Gotcha.
That's obviously our 18 or 16. I fit of the 16 or the 18s. I can fit 6 in there at any time. On Fridays and Saturdays, once the orders start strolling in, and once we get a weight, essentially, I'll kick it up to 500 because we're in and out of that bad boy so much.
And as you're opening it,
yes.
You're losing heat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I like to just kind of give me that room. And then once we slow down and got everything kind of caught up, we'll kick that bad boy back down.
I did see him popping the bubbles, which I liked that he was doing that. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's based off our conversation last night. That's one of the tricks of this tray. I know there's a bunch of people who love the air bubbles. They love it.
You eat with your eyes. I don't want. It's presentation. I don't want to see. I don't want my pepperoni moved and my cheese moved and everything moved.
Yes.
For me,
I couldn't agree more. And especially coming from fine dining background, presentation is huge.
Yeah, it's everything.
It is. Now, if anybody requests it, I
Yeah.
have no problem with it. Absolutely not. I get it. I respect it.
Do you dock the dough?
I do not. That is something we played with. I did not see any benefit of it besides, but no benefit of it. And there were only cons. So
Yeah.
as of this moment,
It also depends on the dough.
it does. It does.
You know, if it doesn't call for it. Exactly.
And we use, and this was one of our trials, in the month of March and April for that matter. I played with different fermentations from
nice.
a 2-day fermentation all the way up to an 8-day fermentation, just to see what I was dealing with. And being in a drive-through beverage, I like to pair my features with beers. It kind of gives me that wine dinner type feel from the restaurant, and it challenges me a little bit. So the fermentation aspect of it was to try to pair with a pale ale, or try to pair with
That makes a lot of sense.
some sort of a light lager, something that's very aromatic and very meaty, which is exactly what those longer aged doughs bring to the table. They bring a little bit of, it's almost like a sourdough type bread at that point. Very interesting, paired awesomely well with a white sauce or a Mornay sauce, but not so much with bread.
Are you doing a 24-hour, or are you just doing it in the morning, making your dough in the morning? Or?
As of this time now, we are, and we will always be a minimum of a 24-hour.
What's a typical cook time for you?
On the 18 inchers, it's about, well, that's actually a good point. So we go to about 75 to 80% when we're doing these. Because I always like to fire them back into the oven, just like they do in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Just a minute or two, you get that nice hotness. 15 minutes is a highball. If it's the only pizza in there, we're looking at probably 12 minutes to get to my 80%, 15 to get to my 80% with a bunch of pies in there, and then,
Or if it has a lot of toppings.
yes, well, and I don't do the 18.
So sometimes you still are doing the eyeball check. You're not just limiting yourself to 6 minutes or 10 minutes.
Every pizza gets
yeah.
not only our timer, but it also gets the eye check.
Yeah.
Usually by both of us, always by me.
I like that. It's going off feel.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Well, that's what cooking is.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't understand that.
Well, old wise ass chef of mine, John Kolar, if you watch this, John, thank you. We'd always ask him, the cooks would always ask him, whoever would always ask him, how long on this, chef? And until it's done.
Yeah.
This is
Tell them what the other
SAMBAL. A little shot there.
That is good.
Right?
It's addicting. It's a little spicy, but
So yeah, that was an integral part of our ginger sambal red sauce with our chicken stir fry, which I love saying is by far one of the best specials that we put out this week, the week of July 22nd today, so 24th. We are running a to be determined, but it's essentially a California pizza. We'll kind of go over the sauce here in a little bit, but a lot of the intricate details of that are yet to be determined, i.e. the garnish, what herb. I'm imagining cilantro, but I got to taste it first. When we do our specials, it's a process. It's my normal chef's process of figuring out the dish, having a couple of different options if things don't work or pair well, and then integrating those things, trying them out, tasting them, making sure they work, and if not, making the proper switch. That's what today is. Once we kind of get settled down from this, we will go right into our experimentation, which is always the best part of being a chef. So we let our pies rest for 30 seconds, a minute. Just let the cheese settle down. When you cut it and it's still bubbling and stuff, the cheese just kind of wants to go down the middle and do whatever other nonsense it wants. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and hit it with our garlic butter. This 48-hour dough. This is the longest that our doughs will go. What it lacks in poofiness, obviously it's New York City style, so this is traditionally the type of crust that you're going to get. But on our Singer 24-hour proof doughs, it does puff up a little bit more. We garnish every pizza with fresh oregano, fresh basil, chiffonade cut on the basil, and just a mince down on the oregano.
Interesting, you guys do it afterwards. I like that. It's different.
And then also, the main reason for it, besides color and presentation, is the aroma when they open that box lid. They get hit with the basil, they get hit with the oregano, then they get hit with everything else. On any pizza that does not have a protein, i.e., mushroom onion or bell pepper or whatever, or cheese for that matter, it gets the herbs, but it also gets a little bit of Italian sea salt to kind of really get all those flavors popping off. Like we were saying, it's an 8-cut on our 16s. There you go. Sliced up pepperoni pizza. So that's our garlic knot. Comes with the side of our house marinara. That set is $5.50. It's a great appetizer and 100% from scratch. So,
Which a lot of places are not,
oh, I'm sure. I am Mark McCafferty, and I'm the owner of Sliced Up Pizza here in the Quick and Cold Drive-Thru, 998 North 21st Street in Newark, Ohio. We do everything from scratch in-house, minus a few items, including pepperoni and the mozzarella cheese for now. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and we invite you to give us a call, send us a text, check out our Facebook or Instagram page. Come on out here and try what we have going on. So thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me out. Appreciate it.